How's it going? Nice to see everybody here. Hi, Janae. Hi, Susan said. Hi, Robert. I've never seen you before from Florida, waiting for on the hurricane. I hope you're safe. I hope you're okay. Hi, Cindy Lee. How are you? Haven't seen you in so long. What is it? Midnight's Crazy World? I don't know. I probably butchered your name. Hello. So, I haven't seen you before, but thank you for the live. So I have my special guest here. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. This is the first time I've met her, and she seems super, super cool. And I'm going to bring her in right now, all about herself.
Hi. Oh my God, I'm nervous. Hi, Florida Bob.
Florida Bob must be from your channel.
Yeah,
I've never seen him before.
Yeah, he said he's waiting on his hurricane.
Yeah, like we have lots of rain, but I don't know if that was from the last hurricane or what. But we're just getting poured on right now. I don't know about you guys. Like we're all on the East Coast, so
yeah, it was really nice out today. Actually, it was like it was like a perfect fall day.
Yeah, was it cold? Because it's really cold here now.
I was running around without a jacket on, but I could have used one for sure.
Yeah.
Hi, Janae. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Susan.
So people that haven't gone to your channel or been to your channel, tell everybody a little bit about your channel, so everybody knows.
So my channel it's all diamond painting. I have crochet here. So, but I do some unboxings. I try not to unbox unless I plan on doing the painting. However, I know that I probably should do more unboxings. I'm probably going to do more. And then I do some whip-in chats, some kitten chats, post reviews, all the basic things pretty much. I do the mystery painting series, which is, I guess, kind of different. And on that one, I get a mystery canvas and I cover it up with release paper, and then I have a wheel. I spin a wheel and I let it choose which square I'm going to do that evening. And then I time lapse the diamond painting part. So I'm currently in between mystery paintings. I only did one series and it ended up taking like weeks and weeks and weeks. And I have quite a few mystery paintings now from different companies. And so the next one's is not going to be a Diamond Art Club. And it's a little on the smaller side, so it won't take as long. But yeah, that's mostly what it's all diamond painting.
Oh, you're from Maryland and she's getting hit with some of it too. Well, be safe.
Hi, Mutt Nut.
Was that how you say it? Mutt Nut? I don't know. I'm bad at names.
Mutt Nut Crazy World.
And I haven't seen Cindy Lee in a long time. I'm doing good, and you, Lizzie? I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. I have to work tomorrow, so I'm not looking forward to that. So you work 12-hour shifts, do you, being a nurse?
I do, yeah. I do 3 12s scheduled. I'm full-time. But I do pick up I have been picking up a lot of overtime. This is the first year that I've ever done overtime, honestly. But
So it's like continental, like you work the weekends only?
no,
Do you work
I
the
work
weekend?
every third weekend, and
Well,
we self-schedule. So I can like pick what days I want to work, and
oh,
then
that's
my weekends are set. But we're picking our schedule like months and months ahead of time. So I have to know what I'm doing in December, like now. So
right. Oh, yeah.
but it still gives us a lot of freedom, and we only work 3 days a week. So if you accidentally put yourself on a day that you end up needing off, there's always someone that can switch with you. We're all pretty good about that.
Well, so you only have to work 3 days a week, so you can pick like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah, yeah. I try not to do
Wow.
that because the every other going back and forth night and day gets really hard. But I also try not to do three in a row because that's even harder.
I
Um,
do three in a row on the weekend where I work continental 12 hours, and I hate it.
it's
And,
so hard. It's literally all you do for 3 days.
yeah,
It's
it's
is
like
work.
you come home and you don't want to do anything. You just want to go to sleep. And I work in a cold environment, so it's even worse. I come home cold. I have to like de-thaw.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
actually
like,
it's always cold on the unit. Like I'm always wearing like two sweaters or a jacket and a sweater, or we'll actually wear the isolation gowns because we're cold. There, it's
yeah.
always freezing out there. But
The
do you
hospital
work
has those
overnight?
warm blankets too. Those warm blankets they have. Do they
I
have
know.
them there?
I
In
do
Canada,
use those. I will use those sometimes, but then your scrubs pick up all the lint and you walk around like a big lint.
oh,
Yeah.
that's not good either. I remember those when I've been in the hospital. They're like, "Do you want a warm blanket?" And I'm like, "Oh, where do they get these warm blankets from?"
Yeah, we have
They're
a
like,
blanket warmer.
"Oh yeah, that's what it must be." Yeah, so I'm from Canada, so
And,
I'm
and do
pretty
you
far
work
away.
overnight too?
I used to for 20 years, but now I'm straight days, continental. So 12-hour shift, but always on the day shift
Okay.
because my diabetes was getting too hard to work the night shift. I was like,
Yeah.
I couldn't get my sugars leveled properly, so
Yeah.
they put me on straight days. So
Yeah. I
it's
have a
working.
girlfriend who is type 1, and she still works nights, but she's always talking about how her sugars are constantly like a roller coaster, and a lot of it
Yeah.
has to do with working nights.
See, and then
But
I feel yucky. Like I feel like always nauseated and stuff.
yeah,
My sugar is high. They're always
I've
high.
I've worked night shift pretty much almost my entire adult life. Um,
Wow.
Even before I was a nurse, somehow I found these like really odd random jobs that were overnight. And the only the only job that I had during the day as an adult is when I went into the community as a nurse and did home care for a couple years. But other than that, every I think I've done 14 years in the hospital.
Oh wow, Robert's worked 30 years in the hospital in Tampa. Wow, that's a
Oh,
long
in the
time.
VA hospital. Nice. We have a VA hospital, but it's over the bridge in Pennsylvania, and I just don't
VA,
want.
is that a veterans hospital? Is that
Yeah,
a vet? Oh,
yeah.
you don't
I
have
would
those.
love to work in a veterans hospital. I think it would be very rewarding. Um, but the travel to the city, I think, just would be rough. So they have VA clinics here, and I've applied a few times, but I think you really need to know somebody, and it's very competitive to get the job. So I have
It's like
never gotten a call.
That's like here sometimes. Yeah, so I'm super happy you came on. I
Yeah,
used to
thank you
do
so much for asking me.
mystery diamond paintings as well, and I really like your idea of the wheel to pick the number. That was really smart. I'll have
Oh,
to
thank
steal that
you.
from you.
Yeah,
I
do
do. I
it.
do. I
I s-
haven't done a mystery in a long time, but I used to do them all the time. But then I
do it.
stopped doing them. I got
So
a little bit.
I do have like 3 or 4 mystery paintings from Diamond Art Club, but I got more mystery paintings from other companies because the thing about the Diamond Art Club mysteries is that people find out what they are. So I know when I'm working on them, they already know, but the ones that I got from
I
other
didn't know.
companies,
I didn't know what it looked like when you were doing the one you're doing.
yeah, I think some people didn't know, but if you wanted to find out, it would be very easy to find out. You would just have to go onto the Diamond Art Club mystery Facebook group, and it literally reveals all their mystery paintings. So
Is it
the mystery,
really?
yeah. So
Oh,
because a lot of people they want it, like because
because
they might like the artist, but they don't want it unless they know what the image is. They don't want the mystery part of it. So
well, then what's the point of doing the mystery? Kind of silly.
they want the artist's image because if Diamond Art Club makes a mystery painting, I'm pretty sure they'll never make it like as a regular painting. So if it's an image you really like by that artist, you would have to do the mystery painting. So I think that's where people are going with it. But I really wanted the mystery factor of it. So I have one from the one with the diamond art, and I have one from Prism Diamond Painting, and I don't even know what they are because you pick a category and they just
Yeah.
send you them. So there's no way, like I don't know, I know I don't even have a category from the one with the diamond art, so no one's going to know what it is. They can't look it up. It will be a complete surprise as we reveal it, so I think that's going to be fun. But Susan, I do have 2 children, but they're adults now. I have a daughter. She's my baby. She's 21. And then I have a son who is 22. So I actually was out with them today. We went to lunch or like a early dinner because my son got a raise. So I wanted to take him out and give him a gift,
Do
congratulate
they still
him.
live at?
My son does
Do they
not live
still
at
live at
home.
home?
Yeah, my son doesn't. My daughter does. So I take advantage of any time he wants to see me.
I want mine to go away, but they just don't go. They keep on coming back.
Yeah, my daughter is she lives at home and she's going to college. So, but
Yeah, my daughter too. My youngest is 18 and she's in college right now. She's living at the Dormville actually in
oh, that's
Niagara Falls.
is she
Yeah,
loving it?
she's uh at first not so much because she's never been away from home, but now she's getting a little bit more used to it. It's a lot better, but it took a while for her to like
Yeah,
settle it. But I think she'll be okay
she'll be
because she's
okay.
like she's 3 hours away, right? So it's kind of hard to just go and visit her all the time. So I might pick
That's
her up. Our Thanksgiving is next weekend because Canada has it way earlier than you guys.
oh,
So
okay.
I might, but I'd have to pick her up on Thursday because I'm working all Thanksgiving weekend. She's like, "Well, why am I coming home if you're working?" And I'm like, "Well, I can make your sister put their turkey in, but I don't know. I don't know what we're doing yet." But
Yeah.
with your diamond paintings, I noticed you like a lot of like Josephine Wall. Is that her name?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
have one painting of hers, and it's from that Australian one.
Uniquely yours down under.
Uniquely Yours Down Under. I got one from there, but I haven't started it. It doesn't have lots of colors like the ones you were doing.
Yeah.
Like the
So
one that like 200 and some, like I have never tried to do that yet. And I was like just amazed with you and all your diamonds and sorting them out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I could do one that big, but
you
I
you
should
could.
try.
It was so much fun. I have two more of them from the Max Color canvases from Diamond Painting Deutschland. Yeah, as soon as I found out about them, I couldn't wait to get my hands on one. Obviously, after I did a couple, couple diamond paintings in general. But then, yeah, once I started it, I knew I was going to do a couple more of them. It's a lot of fun. I think
I know
part of,
it's like a lot of fantasy, like the one that you're doing right now from Heaven and Earth Design is like, it's kind of like a fantasy kind of color. You know what I mean? Like that fantasy kind of look.
yeah. So yeah, that's also Josephine Wall. So she does do a
Oh,
lot
is
of like,
it?
yeah, yeah. It's only actually because the Heaven and Earth designs that I'm doing is just the size of a bookmarker if you were to cross stitch it. Um, and it's called like they have multiple, you don't, they have more than just the one I'm doing, but they're called story keeps. So if you go on Heaven and Earth Designs and you search story keep, there's a bunch of them that you can do. And so they're just smaller scale diamond paintings, and I really wanted to start with something small so I could see how I like the process and how it went from cross stitch to diamond painting, how that converted over. So, and it wasn't a lot of money to invest in, like all of these huge canvases. I would imagine are hundreds of dollars if you're doing, you know, these 999 by 999 canvases. I can't imagine that they're probably quite a bit of money. And I didn't want to invest all that money if I wasn't sure I was going to even like doing the Heaven and Earth designs. So it's the pattern's called Iris the Story Keep. But the real pattern, I mean, the real image is Iris, the keeper of the rainbow. And so the full image is like there's a rainbow behind her. It's a really larger image, but they just focused in on her for the
Oh,
bookmarker.
for a bookmarker, though, you think it would be very distorted because, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
so
you're
I
doing
was
it at a large scale. And I think if it was a bookmark, it really looked distorted, but that's just me.
I know,
I don't
and
know. I'm not a
I was started. I didn't even think of that honestly when I bought the image. But then as I was working it up, I thought I couldn't even see her face in the pattern. Like I could not make out a face at all. So then I started thinking this was probably a mistake. But it's actually not coming out bad at all. I can show you. It's right here. So that's her face. But it's not a bad
I think it
size.
doesn't look that bad.
No. So this is the size of it, and this is the full pattern.
It looks better. It looks better now that you're holding it up like that than it did in your video. Maybe because the light was shining on her face.
That's her
It
face.
doesn't look that bad. No. It doesn't
So,
look
but
that bad at all.
this is only part of like her actual huge painting.
I can't believe they have that as a bookmark.
Yeah. So, I mean, I imagine it's probably like this big if you were to cross stitch it.
Yeah. Maybe.
So this is, I don't know how to convert it back to the bookmarker, but that's what the story keeps are around those sizes. They're not all the same size because then after I bought the canvas, I actually ordered the canvas first. I was like, maybe I don't want to do another Josephine Wall. Maybe I want to do another artist. And I was trying to find another pattern, another story keep pattern that would fit this canvas, but they were all different sizes. So, but they're all going to be these like panels, these rectangle, smaller panels that are really more manageable if you just want to try and give your, just give cross stitch conversion a try.
I know
So,
my friend Billy bought one and it's like huge that he was going to convert from a cross stitch pattern to diamond, and he only got one little corner done. I don't think he's done any more on it since. I don't know. I
yeah,
haven't talked to him about it, but he did like one corner and he hasn't done any more.
I mean,
So
so you definitely have to concentrate on it because like I don't know about you, but sometimes when you're diamond painting, you kind of go on autopilot because you're just,
yeah,
and you're listening to whatever you're listening to, and you're just putting the drills down on the picture. But here you have to figure out where the drill goes and look at the pattern on the device, and so it's not something that you can just kind of go on autopilot and just do. But it's still a
yeah.
lot of fun.
My boyfriend always says that I never listen to him. Diamond painting. He's really like, what? And I'm like, what? He always says I like tune them out or something. I can't help it. Like this is like I don't know. This was my life for a long time, just by myself diamond painting and through like the bad time that we had. And thank you for all you did in the hospitals at the time that we had in
Oh, thank you.
2020.
Yeah. Is that when you
This
discovered diamond painting?
actually no, I discovered diamond painting. I think it was 2018. This lady in town, she would buy the canvases from China and she'd sell them out of her house. And my
Oh,
friend, one day I went out for lunch with her, and she's like, "Oh, I got this new hobby. You put these little gems on this sticky paper." And I'm like, "What?" Like, I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then I had a part-time job at the time at the vape shop, and they closed down. So on my days off, I'm like, I'm really bored. I have nothing to do, and I'm like, and then I go to my friend, I'm like, what's that lady's name? So then I looked her up and then I started one. And then after that, I just kept on getting more and more from her. And then I started watching YouTube. And then I noticed, oh, I can get paintings from here, there, and everywhere. So then I just started ordering them. And then I had surgery in 2000, I think it was 2019, I had my surgery. And after that, it was a couple of months after that, I decided to go on YouTube. So then I've been on YouTube since then. And like at first, I'm like, hey, if people listen to me, they listen to me. If they don't, they don't. And I just, because I was here by myself all the time, and I just, I kept me company, right?
yeah. Yeah.
So that's like,
My personality is a very, I don't know. I don't want to say obsessive, but when I like something, I become like really fixated on it. And
me too. That's how
it,
I am too.
and I become like all in, all like,
Yeah.
I said at work, I was saying to someone, I'm like, I'm just not a normal person. I got into fitness and it was like, oh, I have to hire a coach and I have to go 5 days a week and I have to do cardio 6 and I have to weigh my food and measure it and this and that. I was like, I can't just be like, oh yeah, I like to work out and go to the gym. Like I have to like always take it, So then I saw diamond painting. I watched a couple videos and I'm like, oh, I want to try this. And I try it. And next thing you know, I'm, buying them right. And I want to do 250 canvas color and I want to do cross stitch conversion. I want to make a YouTube channel and I want to do all the things. Like I can't
Yeah.
just buy a painting, do a painting, buy another painting, do a painting. Like that's not my personality. So it's
Yeah, that friend that showed me it, like she doesn't even diamond paint hardly as much. Like, and then she kind of looks at me weird because I'm so passionate about it now, and I'm doing it now. And I think she kind of looks at me like, "What are you doing, Liz? Like you're like this with vaping too?" Because I was like that. I was really big in the vaping community before all the regulations came in, and we're allowed to do stuff. now it's kind of died down and not so much anymore. But yeah, I just, when I get
So we're like
passionate
the
in
same
something that I
person.
really like,
Yeah.
and I'm in it all the way. And I used to watch lots of YouTube whip chats. Like whipping chats are my favorite. I just love sitting here listening to people's whipping chats, and I find that there isn't very much anymore. I just like, because that's what I like to listen to. I really like to listen to Teresa sometimes, and she doesn't even do anything, but I just listen to her because she does her little stories and stuff. But yeah, I really like that part of like this community is the whipping chats and getting to know people.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
I
And I
like
like,
doing unboxing too, but I don't like, I hate it when people go through all the colors. Like that drives me mental. Like I don't even do I don't do that on my channel because it drives me nuts. I'm like, I don't care about the colors. Just show me the canvas and what it looks like. And then just show me the drills, but I don't want to see every single color. But that's just me. And I usually skip that part in like an
yeah,
unboxing.
I really want
But
to
some
see the
people like,
canvas.
yeah, me too. That's the most important part to me is the canvas because the drills, right, don't really know what they're going to be like until you actually lie them. They might look good through the bag, but you don't know for sure until you actually do that canvas if
Very true.
it's going to be good or not.
Yeah, your initial look, like I always say, "Oh, these look so good," and then you start putting them down, and there's all this trash and this. So you really don't know until you start working with them. Susan, you are so right. She said, "Oh, nice. Well, then there was your first day and night job. Being a mom is a 24/7 job." That is so true. And
Yeah.
forever, forever. Being a mom and being a dad.
Working night shift being a mom is hard. When you
Yeah,
work
I
the
mean,
night shift
being
and you
a
have
parent
little
is
ones.
so hard. It is. It's so hard. Um,
Yeah.
I have one that big. I am scared though. Susan, do it. Don't be scared. It's a lot of fun. And Bob, you have Leo from Germany. Did you start it? Hi,
What are you
Susan.
reading?
Are
What are
you
you
seeing?
reading already?
And then Muttnut says the
I'm on.
biggest I have done is a 30 by 60. That's still a decent size. Susan, thank you for the link on my channel. Hi, Angela. And thank you for the link to my Facebook group, The
I
Crafty
tried to
Diamond.
link it, but I tried to link it, but I couldn't figure out how to get the link. See, this is why Susan works for me because
Thank you,
she's good at
Susan.
it, even though I fight
Hi.
her all the time. She should be fired today because she was bad mouthing me on my comments today, saying that I couldn't cross stitch. So you know what? Prove you wrong, Susan. I'm gonna do a cross stitch. I don't know if it's gonna be that one. What is it?
Hi, Debbie, The Crafty Diamond. And are you seeing the comments?
I am,
Let's
but I
see.
don't see no Debbie. Where are you seeing a Debbie?
She's The Crafty Diamond.
Oh, Crafty Diamond.
Yeah,
That's
I
why.
hope your daughter's doing good today. And then Muttnut says, I'm ordering some diamond paintings and a few other goodies this Friday. Hope it's here first week of October so I can try to get it done by end of October. It's a Halloween pick. Very cool. Where is it from? I just ordered a Halloween pick from I'm obviously not in a no buy anymore. I broke that with the mystery box. So yeah. I bought and I put a blast out about this last night on my Facebook group and then on my community page that Mary's Diamonds was having 35% off their Halloween canvases. And then they had a code extra Halloween and you got like an extra 10% off, I think. So I ordered a Halloween canvas last night from Mary's Diamonds. Hi, Cats
I
Gallery.
have one from Mary's Diamonds, and I think it's Alice in Wonderland.
So the painting I'm doing next is from Mary's Diamonds. So I've never worked with their drills, but it's a square. And then the Halloween one I ordered yesterday is a round. But I couldn't pass on the price. It's free. It was free shipping and like $28. So I was
Oh,
like,
see, wow.
click.
I pay an arm and a leg for my diamond paintings.
Oh yeah.
The exchange, because it's all in US dollars, and the exchange rate right now is not good. So like we get hit pretty hard
Yeah,
with the
I know.
exchange rate. So it's not just the shipping part of it. Like I don't mind paying shipping costs, but with the exchange rate on top plus the shipping, it's like I can't buy a Diamond Art Club without paying over $100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so expensive unless I get it on sale or something, which is very rare. But
No,
my boyfriend just ordered 2 from there, and they haven't come in yet. They're taking longer than usual because they're usually here pretty quick in Canada, but they're taking longer lately. So, and I have that one that Susan bought me for my birthday, which I know she paid an arm for. It's huge, and it's so cute. It has the 2 owls, and it's like Lover's Lane or something. It's so cute.
Oh, yeah. That is a cute one.
It's big though, so that will be like probably the longest one I've started, like lengthwise. Like right now, I'm doing an 80 by 60 from Captured by Radiance because I'm an affiliate to Captured by Radiance. Janae is the owner of Captured by Radiance. She's in the chat.
Hi, Janae. Yeah, I was watching your live with her, and she mentioned an artist that they're releasing, I guess, the first week of October. And I looked him up. And I was like, I want his stuff. So I can't wait to see what 2 paintings they pick from him. But they look amazing. What was his name? Adrian Charch. Help me out, Janae. Adrian something, but I'm like dying to know what 2 paintings they picked from him.
Oh, nice, Nancy. Nancy's saving up her drills to do 3 of the Hannahs that you're doing. I don't understand why Captured by Radiance ships within Canada is so expensive. Shipping right now, because she's a small country. I mean, not country. She's a small company. She doesn't get the special rates as a big company would for shipping. So that's why the difference is for. I don't like. I shipped out 2 things. Well, my boyfriend said that he'd pay for it if I packed it up. I'm like, okay, because I knew the shipping was going to be bad. He comes out, he's like, holy, it was $48. I'm like, I told you for 2 packages I had to put out. They're small. They're like this big of packages. It was like $48. And he's like, oh, there's $48. And I'm like, I told you it was going to be a lot, but you said you'd pay for it.
Wow.
Yeah, so shipping is like gone so high. It's ridiculous. At least here in Canada. I don't know about the States. I'm thinking about getting a P.O. box in Port Huron so I can buy from Craftably and stuff, because Craftably to come over here is ridiculous shipping.
Really?
So I'm thinking of getting a P.O. box in Port Huron and then just going over and picking it up from Port Huron.
That's a good idea. I mean, would the monthly payment be
That's
cheaper?
what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know if it'd be it'd be worth to keep open a PO box like for as much as I buy, right? That's the only thing. So I
Or
don't know. I
maybe
haven't
if
decided.
you open the PO box for like 2 months and just buy paintings 2 months and then close it,
Yeah,
maybe you'll
I don't know
see.
if you can do that or not.
I
I
don't
have to
know.
check in on it when I go over to the US. My average shipping to the States is $35. Was 28 before the gas hike.
Let me
Oh
see.
wow. But the gas has gone down now. It hasn't changed. I had my fan on this whole time. Sorry. Probably making
So
noise.
Susan says that she's like us. She gets addicted to things. Yeah, I think it's a good thing and a bad thing because, it's just being passionate about something, but it's expensive. And
Oh good. Susan M got her pictures from Lizzie Falcon. I don't know, do you like Lizzie Falcon or do you think you don't like her? I always wondered
who,
what you
me?
thought about Lizzie Falcon. Yeah, you.
Um, I don't have anything from her. I know that Treasure Studio Arts sells her, right? Who else
Yeah.
sells her?
Nobody else right
Nobody
now.
else. I haven't ordered anything from them.
Yeah, well they can get deary, but if you use Lizzie 15, you get 50% off.
I'll remember that when I finally do. The problem is that I order from a company and I'm like, oh, I want to try all the companies. But then I order from a company and I really like the painting. So then I go back and I order more. And so
Or
I'm like,
yeah.
and it just, I don't know. I already have so many. It's crazy. Let's
Yeah,
see here.
I don't like all of Lizzie Falcon's artwork, but I do like a lot of them. Like I like the one I did behind me of Corella. And
Yeah.
then I have this on my wall, but this one I did too.
Yeah. I remember.
I I really love this one as well. It's my favorite. It reminds me of me,
I
and
have
I
seen
love
some that I like.
some.
And
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I am trying to try different artists too. So I really don't want to like always buy the same artist at different companies as well. So like but you like what you like, so you're kind of drawn to your eyes just no matter how much you're trying to like, no, 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 I already have him.
Like when I go through, like people are like, "Oh, you got to buy from this company." That, like, I go through and I'm like, "There's nothing in here that makes me want to diamond." Like, you know what I mean? Like, it
Yeah.
has to be something that, oh, I really want to try. Like, I really want to do this one, and I don't get too many. Like, I went through, was it Dreamers Designs, and I'm looking through their stuff, and I'm like, I really don't like any of these, but I really liked the one that kind of looks like Anna Green Gables, and she's standing by a field of flowers, and
Okay.
she's got the hair, and I'm like, oh, I think I could really like to do this one, and I almost bought it, but I haven't bought it yet because I haven't tried. Like I have a Dreamers Designs in my stash, but I haven't tried them as well. And I really
Yeah.
like to know what they're like because I haven't really tried them yet. But I
I
really
have
like
two.
you have two? Did you do
Yeah.
them?
No.
Yeah.
Not yet. They're on my
Oh, nice.
list.
Yeah, I haven't done so mine is like crayfish, I think, or something. It's like bright
And
colorful one.
I feel like Dreamers Designs has been killing it with their new releases. They
Yeah.
just put out a haunted house today. They posted that's coming out on Saturday, and I'm like, oh, I want it. And then last week they posted
Oh,
the house. Did you see the house that was like on a floating piece of land in the air?
no, I didn't see that one. Maybe I should buy a Halloween one from them because I haven't bought a Halloween yet because me and Billy used to do a collab for Halloween, but this year he's been so busy and I've been busy with Alyssa going to college. We haven't really met up to do it. So I think this year we're just going to take a break. I don't know. I haven't talked to him, but next year for sure, I hope to go back to doing one with him. But we should do a sometime together. That would be fun.
Yeah. I mean, I've never done any event, but I really want to do one. The Crafty
Yeah.
Diamond and I are talking about doing one next year. We haven't really set a date or anything, but
Oh, nice.
I definitely I told her I wanted to do it next year because we're going to have construction happening in the house soon. Like right now I'm in my
Yeah.
kitchen. So next year hopefully I'll be set up in the craft room and it'll be a lot easier for me. But
Yeah, I'm excited to see your craft room and how you set it up. That's going to
I
be
can't
fun to
wait.
see.
I can't
I
wait.
bet. I have this little dinky room that is my craft room. And me and my boyfriend share it, and our chairs are always hitting each other, and it drives me absolutely bonkers.
Get one of those double desks. I just saw someone post that on Facebook that they had.
Susan sent me the link, but my room is so small, I don't even know if I can have a double deck in here. I'd have to measure this side. And then here, where this blanket is, that's the bird. So I'm trying to
Oh,
keep him quiet. I'm
Flo?
trying to keep yeah, Flo's right there. I'm trying to keep her quiet. So she's thinking right
Now, if she
now.
hears you say her name, will she like perk up and everything?
Well, no, not really, not right now. She'll look around, but she I don't want to disturb her. But she was chirping all day long, driving me absolutely bonkers. I'm like, would you just be quiet for a minute? Yeah, and I'm
Um,
like, why do we have this bird in my craft room? It's like beyond me. But the cat, right? I got to keep an eye on the bird because we have a cat. My daughter has a cat when they went
uh,
to college, and he likes to stare at the cage. So I got to keep him out of
oh my
this room
goodness.
or like watch the like. I couldn't just put him in the living room because Lord, I don't know what would happen when I'm not around, right? So that's why he's in here with me.
Oh my God, so far behind
I know. I get
on the
behind in the.
chat.
Hi, Emma. No matter what time
Yeah.
before.
People, Angela, she doesn't want 310s. Cat won't buy if there's 310s. I have to tell you, I like the 310s when they outline like a cartoony, like the where the fun never ends. Like I like to put the 310s down first and then it kind of outlines everything. And
Yeah, I do that too. Diamond Art Club. Um, Manny Mazzano, her paintings used to be like that. She does all the outline in black. So you
yeah,
do
yes.
all the outline and then fill it in with color. Yeah.
Yeah, where the fun never ends is Mandy Manzano.
Yeah.
And Susan
I
says she works for you.
yeah. She's gonna be fired soon. That's for saying that today. The nerve of her. I love 310s. They make paintings pop. Oh, really, Susan? I'm going to buy you a painting that's all 310s. The whole painting is 310s. It's all
Florida
beans.
Bob. Mindy's Diamond Moments is doing that big canvas one if you want to do your Leo. Just saying. Um, and then Janae says her biggest canvas was 80 by 120. Wow, that is huge. 80 by 120. That's huge.
Holy Angela, gas is at 233 a liter in Vancouver.
I'm
That's
saving Jill.
expensive.
We Heaven and Earth Designs.
I keep on forgetting that Angela's from Canada too. Yeah, Tweety and Sylvester. I thought I saw a pussycat. That's what Flo's saying. she sees Marlo. Oh, Marlo just stares. This morning he was just staring. I'm like, don't you even think about it. He was just staring at her cage.
So Susan says that she was bashing you because you bought a 50 by 50 cross stitch.
Yeah. Yeah, I picked it up today. And it's like, it's right here. It's like one of the ones with the print on them, you know?
Oh, okay. So it's a stamped cross stitch.
Yeah, it's like the stamped one. And I'm thinking, yeah, I can do this with the stamp, right?
It's
And
huge.
her and my daughter are trashing me, saying there's no way I'm going to be able to do this.
And
So
that says that mostly buying from Amazon, getting Hocus Pocus themed. That's cool. I honestly have never seen Hocus Pocus. I'm probably going to be totally bashed for this. I have to watch that movie, and I've never seen Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland. I've seen Alice in Wonderland, the new version of it. I don't know
I
if
want
I've
to see
seen
the original. I want to see Disney's. Is it Disney? It is a Disney movie, right?
I don't remember. I think because it's a cartoon, right?
Yeah. So I do want to see the original, and I've never seen Hocus Pocus, but people love Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, there's
So,
a 2 coming out on something. Is it Prime
yeah.
or Hulu? I don't remember who. It's coming out in October. I watched it. I liked it. The first one. It's usually like on TV during Halloween time. I don't like scary movies. I don't do scary. I've never watched Halloween, any of them. And there's a new one coming out, isn't there?
You
Something
mean
about the
Jason's
Halloween.
Halloween?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I won't watch. I remember I saw one part of a nurse and he like has a knife in her back and he picks her up and her shoes fall off. And I'm like, nope, that's it for me. It's the channel. I can't do it. I can't watch them. I don't know why.
I used to watch scary movies like this, literally the whole time. I would look through little peephole. and, and
Oh,
I watched The Ring like that. But I've gotten better, and now I actually like scary movies. So Bob and I will always look for a horror film to watch. We
really?
watch. Oh yeah, but we just watched the scary movie Nope that came out, and but there's one that he says he will not watch, and I'm like, we're gonna watch it. It's called Smile, and it looks like
Oh,
crazy
I think
scary.
I saw a preview for that one or something. That it was it's been out for a while, hasn't it?
I don't think so because the most recent movie we saw in the theater, they had a preview for it, and we both literally jumped. And I looked at him. I was like, "We're so seeing that," and he's like, "I am not watching that." And he keeps saying he's not watching it, but it looks really creepy. Really creepy.
I couldn't do it. The only ones I've watched was Nightmare on Elm Street. I watched all of those because I didn't think they were that bad.
See, I thought they were scary back when they first came out. They terrified me.
Oh, Children of the Corn for sure. I cannot go in a cornfield because of that. And now probably if I watched it now, I'd probably be like, why was I so scared of this? But Children of the Corn scared me as when I was younger. I do not like cornfields.
Yes.
And that's all around here.
I'm still on this artist that Captured by Radiance is going to release 2 paintings from Adrian Chesterman. Guys, look up Adrian Chesterman and look at his paintings because they look fabulous. Very excited. Can't wait to see which ones you guys picked.
Oh, that was Halloween too, she says, with the nurse. I don't remember. I was on TV. I was just like, whatever. I'm not watching this. But I guess there's a new one coming out. Maybe you should go see that one.
What's that?
A new Jason movie coming out.
Oh, I heard the last one wasn't that good. I didn't see the last one.
I don't know because I won't watch them. So I don't know.
So
But,
someone's saying, recast Anne of Green Gables. Have you ever seen the show on Netflix, Anne with an E?
yes, I love that show.
Oh my God, I love that. And I was so disappointed that they stopped it. Why did they cancel it?
Did they cancel
Jess.
it?
Hi, Jess.
Wondering why nothing has come back up on there again. But I did like that show a lot.
Yeah, so it ended. Well, I don't want to do any spoilers. If anyone hasn't seen it, it's such a sweet show. Anne with an E. I love that show.
Yeah, it's a Canadian show.
Is it? Oh my God, I love it so much. And someone said it was probably a play on Anne of Green Gables. I don't know the story of Anne of Green Gables, but
oh yeah, it definitely is. She was adopted by the older couple. It's like Anne of Green Gables.
Okay.
It's like pretty much the same kind of, but I'm not sure if the kids in it are all like the same, like her rich friends that live in the store or wherever they are. You know, her friends, they're well off and she was poor. Well, she wasn't really poor. They lived on a farm, right?
Yeah.
But she was an orphan. So was Anne of Green Gables. And Anne of Green Gables had red hair
like she did. Yeah.
That's why I like that Dreamer's design one. It reminds me of Anne of Green Gables. And I'd really like. I might buy that one. I haven't decided yet.
Let's see here. Jess is doing the big, bold, and beautiful DP. Jess, you and I were talking about that. I still think I'm going to do my Harry Potter for that.
What is it?
The big, bold, and beautiful DP that Mindy's Diamond Moments and Craftnado. And I think there's a third host, but I don't know if she's a creator. They're hosting in.
You have to do a big painting?
Yeah. I believe the dimensions have to be 70 by 95 or more, or equivalent surface area.
Well, my owl should be big enough to be a part of that. To follow along.
What's the dimensions? I think I think where the phone never ends would have qualified because it's I think like 50 by 137. So I think that is probably equivalent. I would have to do the math.
I wonder if mine's equivalent. She says she's 95 by 70. Well, I know that one's 60 by. It's either 50 or 60 by 100 and something. What's that?
Hi, Diamond Painting Peacock.
We have 5 minutes left before you gotta go. I thank you for coming. I had so much fun talking to you and meeting you for the first time.
Thank you so much for having me. I had a lot of fun. I hope everyone had fun.
I had fun. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. That's what I wish I didn't have to do was work tomorrow.
I'm off tomorrow and then I work the next 2 and then I'm off the weekend. I just wanted to let Kat's Gallery know that, okay. So Janae answered you. Captured by Radiance is going to have 2 of his paintings. Look that guy up.
with Stephen. Oh no, Stephen.
Adrian Chesterman. I'm so obsessed with his work. And just, wait, 95 by 70. Yeah. So it has to be 6,650 square centimeters. Okay. And it's from October to November. That's the big, bold, and beautiful DP. So
I'm doing miniatures in November, so I'm bleeding really bad. I won't stop bleeding probably because I take aspirin.
no.
I picked a scab.
Oh, it's 2 months. It's October and November. Bye, Florida Bob. Stay safe.
This painting is, see, Susan knows, it's 137 by 51. Does that qualify?
Let me see. I can do the math real quick. 137
by 51.
Yep, that qualifies.
Okay. So maybe I'll do that one. November. I wanted to do it next anyways after this Captured by Radiance. I finally got the drills in today because my granddaughter decided that she was going to help me, and she poured all my drills in my tray.
I saw you talking about that.
24 containers she threw in like there's no way of salvaging it. It was all mixed together, and some of the colors look the same, you know.
Oh my God, I couldn't imagine. No, but
So,
that was a determined helper right there. She was persistent. She got through all the containers.
I'm like, are you kidding me, Luna? I can't believe she did that. I'm telling you, don't let her cuteness fool you. She's a little devil. Lately, though, the tablet's been keeping her occupied, so she doesn't want to come in here. She has a tablet now, so she likes to watch. It's funny how, you know, technology now, the kids these days, all they want to do is be behind technology, and she's only 2.
Oh my God, yeah.
But
I remember
for a while, so I don't care.
When I was doing home care, I had a tablet to document on, and I had to have my patient sign it with their finger to prove that I was there and that I saw them. And I had a guy who was in his 80s, and I asked him to sign my tablet, and he looked at me like I was crazy. And so then he went over and he grabs a pen, and I was like, no, you need to use your finger. And he was like, my finger? And I showed him real quick, and then I cleared it, and he was like, what? And he's looking at his finger. So he calls his grandkid. He's like, hey, come over here and look at this. Pop-Pop's got ink in his finger. So
That's so cute.
the kid comes running over, and he's like, watch this. And he signs his name. And he's like, isn't that neat? And the kid looks at him. He's like, Pop, I do that all the time. He was so impressed, and the grandfather was like, really? And the kid runs away.
Next thing you know, he's got an iPad of his own.
Yeah.
Trying to use it.
He's like, watch Pop, I have ink in my finger.
That's so cool.
It was magic.
Oh, Wanda, you're late for the show.
Having me.
We're almost off, and I'm so happy that I got to meet you and talk to you. And I look forward to seeing all your new stuff that you're gonna show.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll go live, and then we can come to your channel and talk your head off.
Maybe one day. This definitely helps, break the ice. But
yeah, and
if
then
you'll probably be seeing my fingers.
Yeah, that's what I mainly do, right? It's mostly like me and Janae, we just show our hands, because I find that if you diamond paint more, if it's onto your canvas and not your face. I don't know.
It's hard though. It's hard like watching,
It's hard
like
to
trying to
keep
read
track.
comments.
It's hard to keep chat. Like people don't understand. Like people are saying, "Oh, they ignore me." It's not that I try to ignore you. It's just hard to keep up chat and try to entertain you guys at the same time. You know what I mean? So
I know. I
sometimes I
hope
get lost,
I
and
didn't
then
miss anybody.
yeah, we get behind in chat. But honest to gosh, I love you all. I love you all so
Yeah,
much.
thank you for everyone who came.
And go check
Thank,
out Kimba's channel and go subscribe to her channel, and I guarantee you won't regret it. And she's
thank
getting up.
you.
She's getting up there. She's growing fast. So
Thanks, Lizzie.
yeah, and I will talk to you again. Maybe you can come on again some other time and we can chit
Okay.
chat.
You stay safe too.
Yeah, be safe.
All
Bye.
right. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care everyone. Bye.